All right, what's up, guys? And in today's one, we're going to be talking about... All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another live stream on the channel. We're doing these every week now, so super happy to be here. I hope all of you guys are doing well. And in this one today, the topic is going to be, I'm going to be revealing a blueprint on exactly what I would do to go from $0 to $10,000 a month on Amazon FBA in 2019 within 90 days. So in less than 90 days, 90 days or less. And so we're going to start. I'm just going to wait until a few people get in here. And then after that, we're going to be taking some questions. And I'm going to be revealing the blueprint. So super excited. And I made sure that all of you are able to do this because, like I said, it doesn't require some special skill. It just requires some knowledge, some willpower, and the desire to succeed. So let's see who we got here. What's up, Imran, Sony, Reggie, James, Waves.net. What up, what up? James Rose says, I've got your course and I'm currently doing $25K a month monthly. That's insane. That's amazing. We should get you on an interview, man. Why haven't you messaged me before? Just message me on Facebook and then we'll go and do an interview on the channel because it'd be amazing to share your story. It'd be very inspiring for everybody in here. And also, I'm not surprised because my course is the best in the world on Amazon FBA and also the most affordable, I think. But anyway, Sayam, Shara, what up, what up? How's everyone doing? I hope everybody's on their way, moving forward towards their passive income and freedom goals, online business. Let's see if this is working here. Can you guys hear me okay? Charles Rogers, Mini Dom. I love having these lives. I think it's good. Like we get together, the Freedom Family, every weekend, and yeah. So guys, feel free to ask me any questions. We're gonna start off the live. The first about 25-30 minutes, we're gonna be answering some questions, and then whatever you guys want to ask for Amazon FBA or entrepreneurship in general. It can be Shopify as well, but we want to focus on Amazon. Next weekend, we're going to be doing Shopify. So next weekend, for the live, the topic is going to be Shopify. So I'm currently killing it on Shopify as well. So it's nothing hard, guys. It's nothing hard. You just have to, persist, and you got to follow the right information, and you have to be single-minded in what you want in life. So yeah, what was I going to check? There you go. I was going to check. There you go. What up, what up? Where's everyone from? And as I was saying, by the way, the first 25 minutes, 30 minutes, feel free to ask me any questions you want to do with online business, Amazon FBA, Shopify as well. And then after that, I'm going to be revealing the blueprint. I created a blueprint, exactly what I would do to get to 10K a month within 90 days on Amazon FBA. So, yeah. Which launch tool would you recommend? I would recommend LaunchGator. It's actually an amazing launch service. It's created by one of my students, Lawrence Yu. He was one of my OG students, and he succeeded. He is doing incredibly on Amazon. And then what happened was he succeeded, and then he saw that the existing launch services weren't good, and then he created his own. And so, yeah, now he's killing it. LaunchGator. He's in my Facebook group, and there's a link to his service in the course. There's a special price as well. There's a special discount. So. Someone said no audio. Tony, I think you're the only one who doesn't hear the audio because everybody else hears me. All right, we got Asheville, Orlando, New Jersey, Spartanburg, South Carolina. That's awesome. I think I've been to South Carolina. It's cool. Asheville, that's right beside the those mountains there, the Smoky Mountains. I've been there. I got pulled over by a cop going like 90 and a 50 there, but American cops are cool. So Crowley, Louisiana. I've been to Louisiana. Houston, Texas. I've been there. Morocco, have not been there. Maybe I should go there. Los Angeles, been there many times. Houston, been there many times. Seattle, been there many times. Nice. FBA launch strategy. In 2019, since giveaways don't work as well. Well, if you've been watching some of my latest videos, then you've noticed that there's a massive shift going on in Amazon this year. And what was working before is not going to you're not going to be able to succeed this year. You might succeed temporarily, but the only way that will really win on Amazon this year is by improving your product so much and differentiating so much that you add so much value to your niche. 20%, it's the 20% rule, that's what I call it. I actually created the term. And so I found that if I can create a product that's 20% better than the rest of my competition, doesn't matter how many reviews I have, doesn't matter if I use a launch service, I don't need to rely on like the best, latest launch service, because my product is better, so people will buy from me. And it also becomes so much easier when you have like a low amount of reviews. All right. Okay, we got some questions here. First and foremost, how much to start? Well, it depends. You can start with $1,000. I would say $1,000 to $1,500. However, you would have to invest into a very cheap product. So typically it would have to be $1 or $2 a unit. Or it can be like 80 cents a unit, and then obviously you would do like a 250 to 500 unit test order. And then obviously if you have $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000, then I would recommend investing into a product that you can sell for $40 or $35, more on the high ticket side, because then you can source it. Like most Amazon sellers, they only have like 1,000. Most people only have like 1,000 to start, so they always go for the low, a product that's like $15 or $20. That's why if you always try to elevate yourself above the norm, then you'll always do so much better. So yeah. Why is your Freedom course better than everybody else? Take a look at the outline, Jesse, and also for the fact that I'm the only one that's still personally answering every single one of my students' questions for 2 years now. The course has been around for 2 years. I've answered every single day, every single one of my students since the very beginning. No one else has done that. Why? I don't know. Maybe they have alternative motion. I don't know why, to be honest with you. What is the best launch for a non-competitive product? PPC plus early reviewer program. PPC, exact match for the top keywords. You can create a campaign for the top one keyword in your for your niche, and then also you can create an exact match for the top 5 keywords based on exact match search volume, and then you can set the budget between $50 to $100 for each, because you might be worried, oh wow, that's a lot of money, but you're gonna have to pay that much for a launch service anyway for your giveaways. So it's better because with PPC you're getting legitimate sales, and if you have an email sequence in place, then those will convert to reviews. So Anthony La Barbera, messaged you many times, never got a reply. I don't think I've ever seen you in my course, dude. Or number 2, I don't think you are actually messaging the right link. You're probably messaging my chatbot, to be honest with you. Yeah, some of these people aren't even in the course. What would you do if you had no money? Would you work 7 days to get that income for Amazon FBA? Yes. When I had no money, I cleaned windows every single day, and I would make about $100 to $150 a house. So I'd do 10 houses a day, and then it was me and my buddy, and so we had like, we were making like $1,000 a day split into 2. So it was very easy to pull up that starting capital. You need to have cash flow at the beginning of your e-commerce business, whether it's through a job or through some other kind of business. Yeah, Anthony, you should message the right link. The link is below the course videos. So, let's see what else we got. How much to start Shopify dropshipping? I'm about to make that video. Tomorrow it's going to be released. So watch out for that one. It's going to be awesome. You don't need much to start. You actually need a lot less than Amazon. However, with Shopify, it can be more challenging because you have to learn Facebook ads. You have to find your own traffic. But all my videos talk about that in depth, so nothing to worry about. $100 a house, that sounds expensive. Yeah, that's because manual labor is expensive in Canada. So we capitalized on that. Started doing Shopify as well, and I'm killing it. How do you balance both at the same time? Honestly, it's prioritization. I always prioritize the things. I always do the things. The first thing in the morning is whatever is making me the most money and whatever is moving me closer to my biggest goals. And so that's how I do it. I always go throughout my day based on priorities. Anthony, why don't you ask your question now? Yeah, literally, ask your question, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you have to understand that a lot of times it's just like haters and people just wasting their time. I don't know. Let's see what else we got here. Where can we source other than Alibaba? Thomas Net. Even on AliExpress. If you're going to do Shopify, I recommend, most people say AliExpress. Go look for suppliers on Alibaba. I found my supplier for my, my store is like at 150 or 200K a month right now on my Shopify store. So yeah, that one I found on Alibaba. Can you work a part-time job, or this will take all your time? No, the whole point of this is that you are building a system that's going to make you money on autopilot, and so you can have the freedom to not work a job, so you can have the freedom to then spend more time on your online business, so that you can have the freedom to do the things you really want in your life. So yes, you can work part-time. You can work a part-time job, of course, at the beginning. Once you have your Amazon business set up and it's making money, obviously quit your job. So. Do you experience slow sales from time to time? Yes. In the world of e-commerce, at the beginning, when I was first selling on Amazon, I was like, why are today's sales so crappy? And that's because you just have bad days and you have good days. Just like with any business, you have good days and you have bad days. On Shopify, on Amazon, doesn't matter. Would you recommend a business loan for an Amazon FBA business? Only if it's low interest, Sony. Only if it's low interest. So. With Shopify dropshipping, do you place each order as they come in? Yes, with dropshipping, the best part about dropshipping is that you don't have to order any inventory in advance. So first your customers on your store pay you, and then that's the only time that you go and pay your supplier. And you give them a spreadsheet of all of your orders, of all of your products, and then you pay them. They bill you and you pay them, but you keep the profit. So how do the Trump tariffs affect your business or Amazon FBA now in general? It's not a question it's not something that will ruin anything in your e-commerce business. That's something that most people, they like to distract themselves with. They think that Trump and the government and all these laws will prevent them from doing business. Do you really think Amazon is going anywhere? Do you really think e-commerce is going anywhere? No. E-commerce is growing 20% year to year. So who are going to be the sellers that are going to be capitalizing on e-commerce? Right? The people that are worrying about Trump tariffs and not doing anything, not taking action, give themselves an excuse to not take action, or the people that are hustling and killing it every day, no matter if Trump puts a 200% tariff on it. Trump can't do anything to your business, right? Has nothing to do with your success. What is dropshipping? I highly recommend you go and watch my dropshipping videos, but basically, long story short, in one sentence, you find a product, you create a website, you install Shopify on it, you make it look good, you run some ads, and then when a customer goes and buys your product, then and only then you tell your supplier, hey, this is the customer's address, supplier ships it to your customer directly, and then you pay your supplier. So that's how it works. John Vine says, love you, buddy. Love you too, dude. That's one of my oldest, closest friends, by the way. If anyone wants to talk to him, you guys can find out the real Dan. You guys can spam John Vine. He's right there in this chat. I want to be like you, a boss. Dude, I want to be like you. How long does it usually take to complete your course? Well, you don't have to complete it to start making money, but I would say there's a lot of videos in there, so it's going to take you a good bit. But I made sure that every single question, like if you ask any of my students, every single possible trick, every single possible thing, every single possible question is answered in there. And plus, you get access to my mentorship. So what do you think about saturation? Or is it just an excuse people make? Do you see it as a good thing or a bad thing? Of course, it's just an excuse people make. Look, when I was just starting with Amazon, it was the exact same. People were like, there were videos around saying, is Amazon too competitive? Amazon is too competitive, And that was back in 2017 because people were saying, oh no, 2014 was the best time to get in. And it's the same thing as now. Guys, it never changes. It never changes. It's just an excuse that, people give themselves to not take any action. Can you start Shopify with $300? Yes, you can. I'm about to make a video on how to do exactly that tomorrow. Let's see what else we got. Can I start FBA in the Netherlands? Yes, you can. I'm going into month number 2 on Amazon FBA. I did $1,000.19 in profit. $1,019 in profit with a huge learning curve. I made a little money. Are most people profitable in month 1? It depends. It depends on your product. You probably made about 2 or 3K in revenue, probably 2.5K in revenue, I'm guessing. If you're profitable, then you have a good product, so you can just reinvest into a lot of units, do the exact same thing that got you to 1,000 profit, and you'll be golden. You'll be making 10K in no time. Can you explain more on the 20% rule of having a better product, like design, quality, etc.? Yeah, so basically, you want to make sure that your product that you're releasing is not the same as everybody else on Amazon. And you want to make sure that it's 20% better than everybody else in the way that it's 20% more value, either in the marketing or in the design or in the quality or in something that the person sees right away when they go on your listing. On Amazon, your customer there's a split second to get your customer to purchase, to make the decision whether they're going to purchase or not from you. So, you have to understand that. Can't wait for this video tomorrow. Dude, it's going to be incredible. If you've noticed, I made a huge change to my recent content. It's much longer and it's really, really in-depth because I want to really hammer out information without all the fluff. And so, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. What do you think on brand names? How do I think on my brand names? I'm not the best with names, but I just kind of bounce around the ideas in my head. I forget about it, and as I'm going throughout my day, I'm driving somewhere or whatever, it just pops up in my head. That's how it happens. Will you create a step-by-step Shopify course anytime soon? Yes. For now, I only have the Ecom Freedom course, which is the best course if you want to learn Amazon FBA, if you want to learn how to make 6 or 7 figures a year. But for Shopify, yes, I am going to be creating the Shopify Freedom course. However, I don't know whether I have enough interest in it, so I'm going to be releasing a waiting list. And that's going to come out this weekend. It's going to be in the descriptions of my videos, and you'll be able to join. So if I get enough people on the waiting list for the course, then I'll create the course, and then all of the people on the waiting list will get exclusive bonuses and exclusive access to me, and also a better price when I do release it. But it will be the world's best Shopify course because I'm spending, obviously I'm making a lot of money on Shopify, but before I made my first dollar on Shopify, I think I spent it was $100K or something like that. And it wasn't I'm talking about profit, but that's because I just want to, I want to find the absolute best tricks, the absolute best information. Most people don't play with the big leagues, but I want to play with the big leagues. So, yeah. But I'm super excited about that. I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. Does Amazon or Shopify make you more? Right now, Shopify actually makes me more because with my Shopify brand, I'm making about $200K a month in revenue. So, this live will stay on YouTube, yes, if you watch it later. If you sign up to the course, what level of mentorship do we have from you? For example, do we get 1 hour a month? No, so you basically have access to my personal Facebook chat on my, when you're messaging your friend, same thing. I'm going to be on Facebook, you're going to be able to chat me, and then I answer every single day any questions that you have. Am I going to add Shopify videos to the course? No, it's going to be a totally separate course because Amazon within itself, if I added Shopify videos to the Amazon course, that would be 500 videos, and that's absurd. So, Dan, how can I grow my knowledge to be smarter and understanding more about becoming an entrepreneur? Books. You need to read books. So I have a book list somewhere, but you need to read biographies of successful people, so billionaires, millionaires, and also you need to be reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich. Anything by Napoleon Hill is amazing. Millionaire Fastlane, Unscripted by MJ DeMarco, amazing books. Everybody in here should be reading these books. I'm in the process of writing my own book right now. It's going to be talking about my journey, about the amazing opportunities with online business today, about why you should get started, what's holding you back, and the state of the world we live in today. So it's going to be coming out by July. And yeah. Favorite travel destination? Fiji. For sure, Fiji. Dan, never stop. Your content, of course, is by far the best. I wish you had personal mentorship that we could purchase from you. You do if you join Ecom Freedom. So, yeah. James Smith. Someone's asked me about my $200K a month on Shopify. It's so funny. It's why I never show numbers. People are just skeptical, and people are just so sad because they're so afraid of taking their own action. So they try to go and shut down other people instead of going and taking action. Do you really think that there aren't people that are making $200K a month on Shopify? Do you really think there aren't people that are making $200K a month on Amazon? You're sadly mistaken. And they're probably making a lot more than you. So, yeah. It's all in your head. Instead of hanging around on lives and questioning things, go out and take action to make your own life good. Let's see what else we got. Is it not better to write smaller numbers in the reviews column in Junglescout, for example, up to 75, to avoid excessive competition? No, it's not good because in the US, you're going to be competing against everybody else. Everybody else is searching up the same exact numbers. So, Yeah. Can you tell me why Amazon delete my account for Amazon FBA? I can't tell you because I'm not Amazon, but you can call and email Amazon and they'll be happy to tell you that. In line with the mentorship question, do you offer one-on-one mentorship for Amazon? Yes, I do in Econ Freedom. Like I said, if you join it, you'll gain access to my mentorship. My goal is to get 10,000 people in Econ Freedom to complete personal and financial freedom, making 5K, 10K a month so they can replace their 9-to-5 jobs. And so right now I'm doing all the mentorship, but I will be hiring coaches very soon, actually within the coming week. So if you guys want to get in and still have access to my mentorship, then get in. The link is below the video. I'm not getting mad, dude. Nobody's mad. It's just, I'm just telling you, I know the causes of failure in people. I know, I've seen too many times people hang around on lives, people hang around on social media. Instead of making your own life amazing, and instead of, let's just say, instead of going around and questioning everybody and just living in fear and living in scarcity, go out and create abundance in your life. That's what you need to be worried about. Would you recommend launching 2 to 3 products to start on Amazon FBA? No, I would recommend launching one and focusing on that one until it's profitable. Or else you are chasing 2 rabbits, and as the famous Confucius said, if you chase 2 rabbits, you'll catch none. In terms of simplicity and limited cash, would you start with FBA or Shopify? Either or, depends on what you like. Watch my videos on Shopify, watch my videos on FBA, and see which one you click with more, and then just stick with that one until you make 10K a month. Someone said Rich Dad Poor Dad is a fake. I don't know what he is, if he's fake, if he's real. His book is amazing. That's all I know. His book changed my life. Why do you care if he's fake or real? Do you recommend selling on Amazon US or others too, like Amazon Europe? Yes, huge. Amazon Europe is probably one of the biggest opportunities on Amazon this year. It's going to grow like crazy, and it's already grown. It already has grown like crazy. When I was doing product research last year on Amazon UK and Germany, the products that were on there were nowhere near what's available today. So huge opportunity. And in Econ Freedom, I show how to make 6-7 figures a year on Amazon USA, on Amazon Europe, and in any other Amazon marketplace. How do you source from USA? ThomasNet. That's the best website. Or you can even use Google. You can just go on Google and type in supplier for whatever your product is, and you'll find someone from USA. We'll go 3 more minutes of questions, then I'm going to talk about the blueprint. The blueprint to get from 0 to 10K a month in 90 days. So super excited about that. Should we get out of debt before starting Amazon FBA? Well, it depends on how much debt you have and how responsible you are with credit. Hey Dan, I failed with 2 products and I'm saving up for startup capital for a 3rd try. Would you say I should try to sell on Amazon EU instead of USA for this try? I think that you should go and do product research and also do product research on EU. Wherever you'll find a product, you'll find one. There are millions of products that are great on USA, on Europe, on any marketplace. So, don't let failure bring you down. Failure is always a guarantee for success later. Dan, what are your thoughts on spending a lot on listing initially and profiting less, if any, to profit in the long run on the next reorder? I would recommend, that's okay. If you don't profit on your first order, that's fine. It's just, e-commerce, right? So the beautiful part about it is that if you are making money on your first order, or if you broke even, that means there's demand, and that means you can do things a little bit better, and you'll be getting to 5 to 10K a month in no time. Someone asked me about my Icelandic coffee. Yeah, okay. I'm going to give you guys the best coffee in the world right now. If you guys are coffee drinkers, I'll send you a link. I'll put it in here. Hold on. I'm going to show it to you. All right, everybody. So this is the best coffee in the world. Right here, of course, according to me, it's Icelandic. It's called Reuben coffee. There you go, as you can see, and it says something in Icelandic. This is incredible. This is the best coffee I've ever had, and I actually accidentally, it was in an Airbnb in Iceland. I was there last year in May. I was doing a Europe trip, and so I was like, where do I find it? And I tried finding it, and I couldn't find it. It is expensive though, because you are importing it from Iceland, but I'm gonna find the link for you guys, and if you guys care, you guys can go and order it. I'm actually drinking a cup of it right now. I just have to find it for you guys. Hold on. There you go. All right, so here is the link. Do I sell that coffee on Amazon? No, I don't sell this coffee on Amazon. Which one is better, Amazon FBA or Shopify? Both are amazing. Guys, there are millions of opportunities today in 2019. All are amazing. It's not 20 years ago. It's not 30 years ago. It's 2019. Every single thing works. You just have to commit to one thing and invest in yourself and make it work. Hey Dan, I purchased your Ecom Freedom course a couple months ago. Was not able to make the second payment. I want to purchase again. Can you honor the first payment so I can make the final payment? Yeah, send an email to dan@ecomfreedom.com. dan@ecomfreedom.com. I'll be happy to help. Where am I currently at? I'm in Vancouver, Canada right now. Here, I'll show you guys. Boom. Look at that. That's my view. And I'm actually moving to Finland on Tuesday. I'm moving to Europe. So I was actually born really close to Finland. I was born in Latvia. And I really love Scandinavia. So I feel like it's more suited to my personality. So that's where I'm moving. And I'm going to be spending a lot of time there. So that's where I'll be this summer. And I'm also going to be, I always go back to the US, especially Arizona and California. So I'll be there a lot as well. Hey Dan, how can I leave my old life of a 9-to-5 job and live the life of freedom? Well, first it starts with wake up, awakening. You got to wake up to the script. You got to wake up to what's going on around you and how you've been played, how you've been lied to by your friends, your family, by society, by everybody. So, and then start reading books and start feeding your mind with the correct information. You must abandon the old limiting beliefs and feed your mind with the correct information. Yeah. I'm Latvian. I was born in Riga in 1996. Do you have any Facebook ad videos for Shopify? Yes, I have many. You can check them out. My favorite quote that I live by every day is by Nietzsche. How do you pronounce that? Friedrich Nietzsche? That which does not kill us makes us stronger. No amount of failures will stop me. Awesome, dude. It's a great quote. If you've got 5 products which you think are absolute winners or first product, how do you know which one to pick? Go with gut feeling. I always allow my instinct and my gut feeling. Your gut is like the best predictor of success or failure. So just, trust that. Trust your gut. How long does it take to work on my business every day? On my business, well, I work every day, but I love work. I love my work. I love what I do because I help so many people. Plus, I make a lot of money helping many people with my products, with my course, with my YouTube channel. And it's the most satisfying thing when I can change people's lives and when I see it. All the success stories that we've had with Ecom Freedom, everything. It's incredible. Even when I travel the world and I get messages every single day, Dan, you've changed my life. Dan, you've changed my life on Instagram DM. So, it's not me. I'm just kind of like, my purpose is just to wake people up. It's just to wake you up. And then from then on, it's you. It's all you. What's the hardest thing about FBA or things that you wish you knew before you got into? The hardest thing is investing into products that are restricted, banned, things like that. The hardest is product research. If you don't have a course, then you run the risk of losing a lot of money because you're going to be investing into products that are potentially restricted, that are banned, and you had no idea. But if you had access to a mentor, that mentor would tell you, hey, don't do this product because it's banned or it's restricted. Like most of these products, like I know all the restricted products pretty much. So I can tell you right now, you don't invest into adult products, don't invest into tobacco products, don't invest into like any kind of drug paraphernalia. Don't invest into medical products, things like that, right? But if you don't have a course, how would you do that? You're going to go lose $5,000 on your first order, $3,000, $2,000. It's going to set you back months, right? Would you rather be living your dream life in 1 month or in a year? All right, so now let's talk about the blueprint. The blueprint that I made here, it's going to be like a verbal blueprint here. So listen, if you guys want to get to 10K a month in 90 days with Amazon FBA, I went from 0 to 30K a month on Amazon in 90 days. I had a couple failures during that time, but I was quick. I was quick to fail and quick to succeed. That's the only reason. So step one, we need a starting capital of 1,000 to 1,500 to start, all the way up to 5K. If you have 5K, then of course it's easier because then you have money for your second order, and you also you can also invest into a product that is more that has a higher price. So that way, like, you're not competing against a lot of people in the same price point. Also, it's much easier to make more profit on with e-commerce the higher price point you go. So that is step one. You need to have that startup capital. If you don't have that startup capital, then I would recommend leveraging credit if you have a low interest rate. If you're good with credit, if you're not, then don't leverage credit because it's not going to be good. You're going to put yourself in debt. And also, if you don't have that money to start, then I recommend looking into Shopify. So the thing with Shopify is, they're both equal, but Amazon is actually easier in a way because you don't have to learn Facebook ads, and you can just go and leverage the insane amount of customers on Amazon that are already searching for your product. So if you just figure out a way to get to page 1, which is what I teach on my channel and in my course, then you're making money. So there you go. I'm trying to find the chat right here. Kind of lost it. There you go. All right, so step number two, watch YouTube videos on Amazon FBA. Just keep watching videos. I've got the best videos. And then also invest into a course, because doing this yourself is going to be incredibly difficult. When I started, I invested into courses. I invested into multiple courses. A lot of those don't exist anymore. And me and my friend, we actually split courses. It was easier for us that way because we were doing it both. And so we both succeeded on Amazon. And so that's what I did. And so, how can you expect to make $100,000 a year or $10,000 a month, which is $120,000 a year, if you don't invest in yourself? If you're just kind of, getting all this information from all these different sources on the internet, and it's all conflicting. Someone's telling you it's too competitive. Someone's telling you it's this. Everyone's just wasting your time. The main goal is to get to 10K a month in 90 days. If you just focus on that goal and stop with all the other BS, you will make it. You will make it. All right. So either watch YouTube videos on Amazon, it's going to take you a lot longer, or invest into a course, preferably with a mentor. Number 3, you want to set a schedule, 2 weeks of product research, 3 to 5 times a week, just like going to the gym. You set yourself a routine, 4 to 5 times a week going to the gym, 30 minutes to an hour for product research. Sometimes, go 2 hours, and do that a couple times a night. So 3 to 5 times a night for 2 weeks. Give yourself 2 weeks. I would say at least 6 to 10 product research sessions. You will find a product. I guarantee it, if not within 2 weeks, within a month, as long as you're doing that. Most people that say they haven't found a product, they literally tried searching for 30 minutes twice in 1 week. All right, so don't be that person. Put in 100%. All right, put in 100%. Number 4, you want to search on Amazon USA, UK, Canada, and Europe. Europe is the biggest opportunity, as well as USA this year. USA is obviously growing like crazy because the amount of people that have Prime memberships in the United States, over 55% of households have Amazon Prime memberships. Who is going to be the one that's selling those products to them? You guys, obviously. So number 5 is make sure that you are finding your product on Alibaba. So you want to make sure that, because a lot of products that you find on Amazon, they're not on Alibaba. So try to find, if it's not there, try to find a similar product, contact the supplier, and then send them a picture of the product that you want. And then the next thing is, very, very important, Grant Cardona's emailing me with his email marketing. The next thing is 20% rule, all right? This is something that I've talked about recently in my YouTube videos. You want to make sure that you're differentiating your product. Do the market research to figure out, how do I improve my product to a point where it's 20% better than everybody else? Then it doesn't matter how many reviews you have. It doesn't matter anything else. It doesn't matter about the best launch strategy. It doesn't matter about the best, ranking manipulation strategy. Your product is better. Therefore, you are superior, and you can also charge the highest price. That is how we win on Amazon this year. So think of ways to improve your product. All right, do some real entrepreneurship. Don't be lazy. Put in 100%. And then step number 5 is you want to do a test order, 250 to 500 units, and then order 1,000 units only if you're sure. Only if you're sure. All right, you don't have to order 1,000 units. If you want to, of course, if the product succeeds, then having 1,000 units is better. However, if you're not sure, just don't order 1,000 units. And then step number 6 is launch your product. Make sure the listing is beautiful. Make sure it's fully optimized. That's where the course will help you there, of course. And then you don't need like a launch. You don't need a listing optimization service. All the techniques are there in Ecom Freedom, and also in my YouTube videos as well. You can watch that. And then if it's a non-competitive product, you're going to want to launch PPC. So exact match campaign keywords for the top 5 keywords, or do 2 campaigns, one for just the top 1 keyword, exact match $50 to $100 a day, and then the second campaign is for the top 5 keywords, exact match. And I'm talking about the top 5 keywords based on search volume in Keyword Scout, and that comes with Junglescout. So I talk about that in Ecom Freedom as well. And you also want to combine that with the early reviewer program, because your PPC will get you the sales needed to get reviews in the early reviewer program. And then also you want to be doing jump send, a jump send giveaway. So that's if you have a non-competitive product. If you have a competitive product, then do a launch service. All right. And your reliance on a launch service is going to be less and less. The better your product is, the more you differentiate your product. And then after that, $10,000 a month in profit is $20K a month in revenue. So getting a product is $20K a month in revenue. Go look on Amazon.com and go look at the amount of products that have less than 50 reviews, which it doesn't take that long to get, and they're making $20K a month or over in revenue. Go look and tell me you can't do that. All right, so that's the blueprint right there. And after that, you want to look into trademarks for brand registry, and you want to scale, and it's easy going from there. That's all it is. So it's not that complicated. It's pretty simple. Everything's out there. You just got to go out there and get it. If you have fear, if you have limiting beliefs, then you've got to realize 99% of the things that you worry about are made up completely in your head. If you can get past yourself, and if you can stop self-sabotaging yourself, imagine how much quicker you'll get to success. Where would you be if you started this 1 year ago? Like, where would you be today? Think about that. And you can still change that. I just bombarded you guys with knowledge, but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get it all out the fastest way I can, because it's not, it's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. How much money should we spend when just starting on Amazon FBA? Like I said, it depends on your product, but between $1,000 to 5,000 or 6,000. If you are launching you don't have to spend 5,000. You can spend 1,000 or 2,000 on a product that's $1 or $2 per unit. So I just launched a product and I spent 1,800 the other month. So it's not, you don't need to spend a lot of money. How much is your course? It's $497, and the mentorship, right now you get unlimited mentorship with me, so you get unlimited access with me, the only course that has that. Unlimited access with the mentor, and so I will be taking that away for future students, because my goal is to get to 10,000 people, get 10,000 people to complete personal and financial freedom, profitable Amazon businesses, but I obviously can't do that all myself, so I'm going to be hiring coaches. And yeah, I also just did the live Q&A in the course. We do a live Q&A. We get together, the Freedom Family. We do a live Q&A every Saturday, every weekend. And then, there I go more in depth on people's questions, because people, I only have 20 people joining my live Q&A. So compared to here, it's a lot less. And, I'm literally one-on-one with everybody. So if you want to talk to me one-on-one, and then join Ecom Freedom, you get access to my live Q&A. So anyway, the link is down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We did the Q&A, we answered some questions, and then I also told you guys about the blueprint. That's all you need to know. And now, instead of going out there and scrolling through Instagram and just doing nothing all day, go out there and take action. Go do product research. Get into Ecom Freedom. Go do something. All right, just do something, because doing is what's going to get you out of where you are at right now to where you want to go. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Peace out. I'm flying out to Finland on Tuesday. I'm moving. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys are well. I'll see you guys soon.